Safety's on. Oh, right. What even is that, Scooter? Well, my grandpa was a safari hunter, and I found this in his closet. I thought I would shoot it. Why don't you try the other end? Right, yes. Here? Okay. Maybe want to put on your safety. Right. Safety on. Ah! That's weird. Scope must be bad or something. Scooter, you had a misfire. Like that could still go off. Like pick it up and put it on your shoulder before. About 100 yards that way. Grandma's gonna be so mad. What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics, and I have a special place in my heart for big, ridiculous safari rifles. And today, I have one that I have never shot before, and I am very excited to show you. This is a 500 A-square safari rifle. One of my absolute favorite safari rifles is the massive 5.77 T-Rex, and it was designed by Art Alphen. Well, he also designed the 500 A-square. I love the 5.77 T-Rex, so I also should love the 500 A-square, and here's why. It's because it fires this gigantic round. This is a 570 grain round, moving at over 2,400 feet per second and producing over 8,000 foot-pounds of muzzle energy. I am extremely excited to see big gun go boom today. And speaking of gun, the firearm we have today is a Weatherby Mark V chambered in 500 A-square. Now, I believe that is enough talky. Let's get set up and get started. Actually, real quick, we have a little more talky. This is the 500 A-square compared to some cartridges that you may already be familiar with. So starting from left to right, we have 9mm, 223, 308, 300 Win Mag, 338 Lapua, and then the 500 A-square. Now that's enough talky. Let's go get started. Okay, well first up, I just want to take a few shots with this and see how hard she be kicking. So I have 2 rounds of 500 A-square. These are 570 grain rounds. And you may be wondering why there's an air mattress here. You will find out shortly. Okay, first shot, here we go. All right, she be kicking, but let's find out just how hard she be kicking. I have a new test for us this year. It's called the air mattress test. It's going to consist of me standing completely flat-footed, feet together, no way to brace for recoil, and we're going to see if it pushes me back. I have a feeling it's going to. Woo! Okay. I'm probably going to have to go to the chiropractor after this. Here we go. Okay. Yep. She officially be kicking. Hello? Spam again! You know, I don't put up with spam, and you don't have to either, because today's sponsor is Aura. To replace my warranty. Maybe not my best choice. You know, there's companies out there called data brokers, and they make billions selling your information to marketers and scammers. But thankfully, there's companies out there like today's sponsor, Aura. Aura is an all-in-one digital security, and you may already have a digital security tool, but not having Aura is like having a bidet, but using toilet paper anyways. With Aura, you're going to get alerts if your personal info is found on the dark web, real-time fraud alerts for credit and banking, 24/7 monitoring to help keep your identity secure, a secure VPN, antivirus, password manager, and more, and US-based support available around the clock if something goes wrong. I was just enjoying this fine book. I wasn't reading all those notes off of a page I wrote them on or anything. So how does it make you feel that these companies are making a fortune selling your data? I tell you, it makes me so mad. You can do something about it right now if you swing over to aura.com/Kentucky or click my link in the description down below. And if you do that, you're gonna get 14 days free, and during that 14 days, you will find out where your information has been exposed and sold. Again, a big thank you to Aura for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get back to it. Okay, well, up next, let's see if we can shoot through a truck with the 500 A-square rifle. This is a 570 grain solid. This is basically a full metal jacket. Gonna take a shot at this door, and on the other side, there's 6 holes. So we're gonna look for a 7th hole after this shot. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Whoa, I can already tell you, it went all the way through. I saw some dirt fly up. So here is where we hit. You can see that is a nice crisp hole, and we definitely blew through this side, blew right through the handle. Now, if we come around to the other side, hey, how's it going? I feel like I just saw you. Anyways, here is the here's the exit hole. See, we have some foam or something hanging out of that. And then over here is where the round hit. And my goodness, it looks like a UFO crash site. That is a huge, huge hole. Oh, wow, that was like a special move. I've never done that one before. Come up with a name for that in the comment section down below. I spun it so hard that I broke it. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to see some energy transfer out of this rifle. So up next, I have 2 gallons of thick, colorful liquid. Okay, for these 2 targets, I have 2 rounds of 500 A-square, and these are 570 grain Barnes TSX hollow points. Okay, here we go. Gonna go with the one on the left first. Oh my goodness! Well, the color was red. Let's go for the one on the right. Here we go. Oh, wow! Okay. Well, I'm going to say that this rifle is nothing to shake a stick at. Hey, hey. All right, we have red and blue, thick, colorful liquid everywhere. It is all over this table. It's actually pretty cool looking. And this guy right here has a very nice tie-dye shirt now. Got a little bit on his body armor. I'm pretty impressed with that. Let's move on to some more targets. So it turns out cream that has soured is a pretty good target. But for this gun, we need a lot more of it. So I have 25 pounds of sour cream for our next target. For the sour cream, I have another Barnes TSX. And unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take a knee on this one. Should be pretty painful. Here we go. Oh my!
It's never been time.
Sorry about that. Anyways, up next, we are going to shoot some gray poop. Wait a second. We forgot the slow-mo of the sour cream. That sour cream was pretty awesome, but I think this 1 gallon container of gray poupon is going to be even awesomer. Actually, you know what? Change my mind. Not shooting the gray poupon. I want to shoot that body armor. It is a Premier body armor, level 4 plate, and this is a 500 A-square Barnes brass solid. So I will be very curious to see if we make it through it. Okay, place your bets in the comment section down below. Here we go. Well, I'm going to say that even if it did not make it through that plate, he still felt that in his chest. Whew. Man, I don't even want to touch that. Cut that and cut that. Oh. So this is a level 4 plate. This thing is rated all the way up to armor piercing 30-06. We had a good hit right here. You can see we took out a lot of ceramic in there, and it did manage to catch that round, but man, that is a big old bulge. Even this fabric right here is ripped from how big this bulge is. Actually, after further inspection, it looks like we blew a hole through his shirt and through his abdomen just from the sheer energy transfer from that round smacking that plate. That is extremely impressive. Okay, now we're gonna shoot the Grey Poupon, and I went ahead and threw a 6-pound can of sweet peas up there, and I have 2 more Barnes TSX. Let's see what happens. All right, let's go for the Poupon first. All right, now how about them peas? Here we go. What in the world? Where did they go? There is pee and poop on everything. I got pee on my body armor. I got poop on my Texas Star. I got pee on my hat. And I got pee and poop on my range buddy. There's a lot of different projectiles that are used for safari cartridges, but these next ones are that of legend. This is a 600 grain A-square dead tough bullet. These dead tough bullets are no longer made, and they were supposed to be the best at delivering energy and max penetration. Up next, we have a Ballistic Dummy Lab zombie bust, and I have 15 gallons of water. Gonna take a shot with this and see if we can catch it. I highly doubt it though. Okay, pretty excited about this. I've heard a lot about them, but never actually shot one. Here we go. Oh my gosh, holy cow. Okay, well, when it comes to zombie apocalypse rifles, I'm definitely going to add the 500 A-square to the list. That was pretty impressive. Yeah, he's definitely a little more open-minded now. Then we completely destroyed this 5-gallon water jug. Looks like we went into this one right here, and then could possibly have an exit. This one seems okay. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe in there. Let's see. I really don't want to touch the bottom of this, and the handle's gone. Darn it. Okay, there. Make that. Nope. Nothing. Darn it. Okay, we did not catch it with a Ballistic Dummy Lab zombie bust and water. So now let's try cottage cheese and water. Maybe we'll catch it in this. This is 3 pounds. So that's 3, 6, 9, 18, 74 pounds of cottage cheese. And this next highly scientific test is brought to you by SCI. And if you're looking to get your start in firearms technology, be sure and check them out. There's a link in the description down below. You know, I probably should scoot back a little bit, but I'm just gonna go for it. Here we go. Yeah, you know, maybe I should have scooted back a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna say we probably didn't catch it that time either. But I did learn how to make a cottage cheese claymore. Let me know what you thought about the 500 A-square rifle in the comments section down below. Be sure and give this video a like and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future awesome content. And if you want a nifty Kentucky Ballistics t-shirt, there's a link in the description down below. And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. I'll see you next time. That cottage cheese is awful.